All right, tonight we got more disturbing details have come out about this horrific Midwest murder spree that these two teenage lovers went on in East St. Louis, Illinois, right? Um, it's a sad, sad situation. So let's go right to the news and see what's going on.
Welcome back to Fox News Midday. New information on the shooting in East St. Louis that left 5 family members dead. Chris Hayes joins us live with the latest developments. Chris, what can you tell us?
Ty, we just left a hearing in St. Clair County. We're now in East St. Louis awaiting a news conference in which they're going to help people cope with this tragedy. Jay Meyer Davis, 16 years old, was in court in which he learned he will remain locked up pending trial. This was after the prosecutor talked about details of these murders that were nothing short of horrifying. According to the prosecution, ISP caught up with Davis, who first claimed self-defense and then allegedly, quote, came clean. At this point, Davis, who looked much younger than 16, raised his eyebrows as prosecutors went into detail about one person killed and that 2 family members came to check on this person because they hadn't heard from her. They were surprised by a 21-year-old, Devin May, who walked in. And so Jay Meyer Davis allegedly admitted shooting him. Then the girlfriend, who this was apparently all for, only identified by the initials WT, allegedly went to go get grandma, who was waiting out in the car, lured her into the home where Davis allegedly admitted hiding in a closet and then popping out and shooting her in the head. Davis also allegedly admitted cutting off her thumb, holding it in the center console of their getaway car, and then telling police that they used it to access her iPhone. Also, very detailed Instagram messages that they read from in court, including an Instagram message from Davis that allegedly read, quote, well, your auntie is going to be easy. We can have her at gunpoint and stab her expletive. WT allegedly wrote back, quote, I can do that. I love blood. And then another message from her, quote, babe, I'm finna lose my whole family for you. The judge looked at the young defendant, said you are staying locked up pending trial. We have much more about what came out in court. We'll bring it to you all new live at 4, 5, and 6. Live in East St. Louis, Chris Hayes, Fox 2 News.
This is horrible, bro. Like, this is really horrible, man. Did y'all hear those details, man? This is crazy. These kids, they living in GTA. This is not real life for them, but they gonna feel what real life is. But before we move on, I found this video on TikTok where this guy says that Devin May was supposed to become his son-in-law, and he had some things to say over on TikTok. So let's go over here and see what this fella had to say, man, because he was preaching, but I didn't watch the whole video because I really wanted to watch it with y'all. So let's get it.
For the family, and also the 2 said to be surviving victims that's right now recovering in the hospital or trying to recover in the hospital after 7 people were shot and 5 people were unalive down in East St. Louis the other night. One of those people was very close to me. His name was Devin May. In the news, they say that he's 24. Devin was only 20. He was about to be 21 November 5th. And I know this because I was patiently waiting on Devin to turn 21 so me and him could go to the dispensary together because he's never been able to go into there. So I want to say rest in peace to Devin. And I also want to say rest in peace to his other 4 family members that was shot and unalived as well. It was 2 teenagers that did this. One of them was said to be a family member, everybody. And I believe the other person was the boyfriend of her, and they went to different locations to find them and did this, everybody. Now, Devin is the father of my first grandbaby. So Devin is the father of my first granddaughter, and her mom is my daughter. That's my oldest daughter. I'm down here in St. Louis right now to be down here for my daughter and my granddaughter right now. If y'all can go over to that GoFund, everybody, and pitch in to help out. The family needs help right now, as well as my daughter's left to raise my granddaughter, not all the way by herself because she has me and she has other people, but she doesn't have Devin anymore, and that's going to be very hard on my daughter, as well as that's going to be hard on my granddaughter at the same time, and this is hard on me. Devin was a wonderful young man. You know how like fathers worry about who their daughter's gonna end up dating or what type of person they gonna end up being. If you wanted your daughter to date anybody, you wanted your daughter to date Devin. Like Devin was just wonderful. He didn't deserve this at all. Hold on. Devin, such an amazing young man that me and him then had personal conversations together, talked, and there's times that I was so excited about coming down to come see Devin. You know, that's my daughter. I love my daughter, but since my daughter was like a bonus, I wanted to see Devin. Devin came and always hopped up anytime that the United Barbecues ever since he got with my daughter Chelsea and then learned about the barbecues and knew that I wanted them to start coming to the barbecues with me. Devin was right there. Anytime the family vacation, Devin was right there. Oh, when we going? Where we going? Okay, we finna pack right now. Just such a bright, wonderful young man. Charming, funny, wonderful personality. He was a Scorpio like me. Our birthdays was 10 days apart from each other. That young man was absolutely amazing. And I'm going to miss Devin at every last United barbecue. You know, we're supposed to be having our barbecue down in Tennessee next month. And even right after the Baltimore barbecue we just had recently, Devin was like, when is Tennessee? And I'm like, I'll let you know the details. We got to get it together. So this isn't one of those situations where somebody did something to somebody. I don't feel it's one of those situations because I don't see Devin doing anything for somebody to want to do this to Devin, because that's one bright and absolutely fabulous young man. And also want to say rest in peace to his grandmother as well as his auntie as well. His grandmother, Devin was pretty much, you know, attached to his grandma. Him and his grandma, he loved the hell out of his grandma, and I know that for sure that he loved his grandma, and his grandma loved him. And this is very unfortunate and sad that this happened. But if y'all can help the family, please help the family. Everybody, go over to that GoFund, do what y'all can to help them to hit the goal. Everybody, they have multiple family members that they have to hold funerals for. Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. Hope y'all love me. Have a blessed and a wonderful day today.
That was real, and you could tell he was hurt. He was hurt by the pain that his daughter is gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a father, then you know if your kids hurt, you hurt too. But these kids living in GTA, so we got to get a grip on our youth, man. You know, it was said that these parents they cried out and they asked out for help. They just didn't get the help that they was looking for, or the help that they needed, or they didn't get it in time. You know, so we're not gonna blame the parents. We're gonna blame these cruddy little murderers, dog. They taking good people off the board, man, in the name of love. I hope they don't ever get to see each other again in life. And when people do stuff like this, I don't believe that there should be no mercy for them, bro. Like, because they knew exactly what they was doing. She said, "I'm finna lose my whole family for you." I like blood, yeah. So now, enjoy it, bro. Enjoy the rest of your days in prison, bro. Cause you was a dirty little cruddy bum. And this is sad, man. And my heart and my prayers go out to those families, man. Real talk. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about these little cruddy murderers, bro? They dirty, bro. They some dirty, despicable people, man. And like I said in my previous videos, man, we got to start expelling these people out the community, even if they are our family and our friends, because there's no room for these type of behaviors in the community, and they look bad, and we all know that people are going to highlight these type of incidents and try to make it look like the whole of us, but it's not even our reality. I'm Big 618Cs, man. I'm out.